absolutely looking forward to it because now we are ready to load on.
Bot side river pressure is just there so you can get that Silk Road from the mid lane to the bottom lane to either free up Faker or CA. Here we go though.
Flash engage onto Faker plus the knockup, but Score is there as well. A cast to the side, MLXG onto the turret, gets first blood but goes down in the 1-for-1 trade. Teleport was started and canceled by Keen as Let Me got the knockup, slicing Maelstrom, and Keen looks for a solo kill and gets it.
I don't know how that top lane started, but you could see who was the victor. Good job to Keen to get the solo kill. One deciding factor of the top lane matchup is the consistent damage, along with the passive and stun that the Kennen has here. Here we go.
Ooh, that's the challenging smite. She is chunked down to half. MLXG steps up, lands the knockup, and Score bites off too much more that he can chew.
He thought that Faker had a little bit more damage coming through, but gated by his own cooldowns. Now it's going to allow a lot of pressure here from Team China to push out mid. Xie is really feeling it. He didn't die in the last time round, was able to get the full experience, and now is constantly getting the push across. Not only is mid lane jungle winning 2 kills on towards the Xin Zhao, as we're seeing a little bit of a war between Let Me and Score.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he wants this. The cask knocks him sideways. Faker is there. Let Me has flash, but Let Me's forced to go deep into enemy territory as he's slowed down by this barrel, places a ward, and here comes Keen over the wall at the blue buff. Let Me with a knockup on the side, Rune Prison, and will inevitably go down as Faker gets gifted the kill.
I'm surprised he didn't just try and go in between the 2 towers. If he can get towards Xin Zhao and Lulu, he is fine, and he has EQ throughout the 2 towers. I just didn't see why he stuck
Look
there.
at the trade-off and the windows of opportunity for Team China to play around Xie and play around this mid lane are getting smaller.
I think right now, if you're CA, you should be leaning. Oh, wait a
They're
second.
actually trying to collapse. MLXG following up from behind. Faker has the flash. He's under the turret. Xie decides not to go for it. The red buff, and he dies. MLXG gets the kill.
Red buff and red smite. You just don't know how much damage is going to be coming through in the calculations, but it's just enough. Nice kill on towards Faker.
And that brings it to 3 and 3. Still doesn't get him over the wall. Looks like he's trying to collapse on Keen, who will find him in the river, slicing Maelstrom. But there's the crescent sweep to reset this. Score steps up as Faker uses the Realm Warp to collapse in. Cataclysm over the wall, knock up and a teleport. We've got to collapse though as Ming is on his way. Score running as best he can, but Ming is on the prowl. A good body slam gets Score away, but dies to the Glitterland to Xie. He's got Faker pinned against the wall. He's still got flash, but with nowhere to go. He's going to inevitably drop down to Team China. Over the wall, they chase him from 3 directions. Core JJ follows up. They're trying to commit to this. Faker is trying to play for his life, looking for Let Me, gets the bounce and gets the kill, and ends up trading a 1-for-1.
There is no way for Lulu to coming through there. Didn't have the flash ready, so was just going to be playing across the wall. But just outright aggression from the Chinese squad. It was MLXG that didn't want to give up.
As I believe that was the cask used, and meanwhile Faker again in the river is being collapsed upon. Score's pressure is denied, and Team China get to collapse on Faker.
Outright numbers game. I know pre-game we were talking about if Let Me was actually going to get pressure free from the lane. Yes, he is. He's in the bottom lane while Keen is taking top lane.
Has found MLXG. He eats himself a nice shield, and even a teleport goes in. He goes in for the blue buff. MLXG looks for the knockup, gets the crescent sweep, but they are well within the AoE radius. They collapse for a turret to try and trade. Realm Warp onto the mid. They're bringing 3 members. Xie is forced to back away from his own turret, but Keen with the Blade of the Ruined King looking to land 1, but Xie is just out of range and escapes, but only just. Meanwhile, Uzi finishing off the top tier 1, the mid tier 1, being pushed by Team Korea and defended by Team China. They step forward, but here comes Team China racing up the river. They're on the way.
Go.
That's the Realm Warp. Can he silence?
Literally all that needed to come through was the W from Lulu. That being said, Keen's on you.
That's Blade of the Ruined King. Let Me uses the Cataclysm, slicing Maelstrom.
Get back here.
Puts him in a cage, and the arrow! No way! It hits him from long range, and Keen still gets the kill.
Wow, so well done. Straight through mid lane 2. Hiding. Ruler, as long as they feel comfortable, he will stay in lane to fight.
That's Ming going in, the chains of corruption. They get the knockup on the Score. He's low and dies. Uzi's attack homes and follows. Core JJ gets knocked up, tries to use the Glacial Fissure, stalls it as best he can, but still goes down. And Team China, they don't want the inhib. They're looking for the Baron. Chains of corruption. The arrow onto the front line. Uzi uses a cleanse, and MLXG using the crescent sweep, but Uzi's on the far side. They've left Let Me. He goes into the front, but it's Team China in the back as they take a trade onto Keen.
Trading top laners there, but here comes the Realm Warp.
They're about to collapse. This is Team China getting collapsed upon. Score steps forward, but Uzi is free-firing down the corridor. Core JJ goes low. Score backs it up, and that's MLXG dying. Uzi will drop as well, and Team China win the fight.
Such a slim corridor. And hats off to Core JJ, throwing up the wall, so there was no follow-up on the engage that came through.
Let me away from his team, but that's Chains of Corruption. The arrow has found Uzi. He cleanses back. That's a teleport from both of the top laners, but already Core JJ is dead. Ming steps out. MLXG denies it as best he can, but look at the shield. Uzi steps up. He finds himself a kill onto Faker. Now they're chasing it down. Ruler tries to go golden, but he's got no chance of getting out of this one as Team China. They sacrifice MLXG, but find themselves 3 kills. Score on the side, stalling it out, trying to look for a way to get behind and deny the minion wave, but Team China are looking for the inhibitor.
It's a cannon wave too, so you know what? It doesn't matter if you deny the next wave. You have to take the cannon away from
separate this. Piercing arrow, gets some good damage onto Core JJ, but now it's Team China taking the Baron. The arrow has found MLXG. He's slowed and Cass knocks it back in. Crescent Slash to try and reset this. Let Me steps forward with a big cataclysm. MLXG goes in, and that's all the AoE. Uzi is exhausted, but does he have enough damage? They're trading. Keen steps up, and he goes down. Uzi finds another kill. He flashes forward. Keen goes down. A triple kill to Uzi as he chases down Team Korea.
They can just push down the mid lane wave. These are longer death timers now. This could be the crucial win for them.
Super minions are already on the Nexus turrets. Team China walking through the inhibitor wave as Let Me prevents the recall. And Team China turn onto the Nexus. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a series on our hands as Team China take game 1.
So decisive. The squad played around Baron.